Once upon a time, two devoted sweethearts set out on a summer afternoon to enjoy the sunshine, the warm breeze, and the pleasure of each other's company. Mickey and Minnie were so happy that they were certain everyone must feel the same. But alas, joy is not found in all hearts. Where there should be love and kindness, there is jealousy and anger. The witch Mizrabel had such a heart, one filled with darkness and envy.
Oh dear!
Aw, it's okay, Minnie. I bet the sun will be back in a jiffy.
Mickey's wish was not to be. The day turned to night, and the skies thundered with ill will and fury.
Yikes!
In the brief moment that Mickey closed his eyes against the bright flash of lightning, his happiness was shattered.
Minnie!
The evil witch Mizrabel had kidnapped Minnie. The old crone had always been jealous of the mouse's beauty. Now she would rob her of it.
Poor Mickey, you never appreciate what you have until it's gone. Isn't that right?
No! And get her back!
As Mizrabel took to the skies with his beloved Minnie, Mickey knew he had to act fast.
Oh, Mickey, save me!
Running with all his might, he chased the witch through the forest. Mickey scampered and scurried all the way to the Castle of Illusion. Ominous and terrifying, the castle stood out against the skyline like a shadow from a horrible nightmare. Lost and alone, what was Mickey to do? Luckily, fate intervened in the guise of a mysterious old mouse. Caution, lad, for Mizrabel's plans are truly wicked. Using a magic spell, she intends to steal Minnie's youth and beauty. Your sweetheart will be left as hideous as the witch is now, and her heart will contain only hatred and anger.
Oh no! How can I save her? What do I do?
You must find the 7 rainbow gems that will create the fabled Rainbow Bridge. It will take you to where Minnie is being held. But beware the Gem Keepers. They are Mizrabel's prime ministers of misery and won't give up their treasures easily.
Gems? Gem keepers. Got it. Wait, where do I find them?
Within Mizrabel's Castle of Illusion. But beware, young mouse. The witch has created strange worlds and bizarre creatures to prevent you from reaching her. Each gem is guarded by one of Mizrabel's Masters of Illusion. Defeat them to claim your prize. And remember, use great caution. Mickey did not take the old mouse's words lightly. He thanked him and rushed to the castle gates. The Castle of Illusion was Mizrabel's twisted playground of trickery and peril. Nothing there was as it seemed. The toy soldier guards were proud and regimental, but to a mouse on a mission, they were mere stepping stones to higher things. Mickey needed to bounce on the soldier's head. Perhaps you could help him by hitting the jump button before he lands. Into the castle entryway strode the mouse with the heart of a great lion, though his knees felt more like those of a frightened kitten.
Wonder what's behind this door.
Mickey crossed the threshold and emerged once again into the forest. But it was changed somehow. This wasn't the pastoral wood he remembered. Knowing he would need a way to defend himself, Mickey remembered how accurate he always was in the annual apple throwing contest back home. The signpost was created by Mizrabel, so of course, it had a mischievous streak.
Sure wish that signpost would make up its mind.
Mickey had to move fast.
That was close.
Mickey knew he was closer to Mizrabel now. The very air around him tingled with mischief and danger. Suddenly, Mickey found himself catapulted into the clouds. After a short flight, Mickey was back in the haunted forest, no worse for wear. Mizrabel taunted Mickey with her cruel laugh, but perhaps she was secretly worried about how close he was getting. With the frights and sprites of the forest behind him, Mickey faced the next part of his quest with renewed courage. Ah, the grumpy old oak tree. Like all of Mizrabel's illusions, he was no friend to Mickey. With the frights and sprites of the forest behind him, Mickey faced the next part of his quest with renewed courage. Ah, the grumpy old oak tree. Like all of Mizrabel's illusions, he was no friend to Mickey. Rainbow gem was finally his. Now it was time for our hero to move on. Exploring the... Mickey emerged into a toy box of peril, another of the witch's illusions. Mickey had to move quickly and carefully, for the cards weren't playing fairly. Now, Mickey knew how it felt to be a rabbit in a magic act. Mickey moved onward into the land of toys. These playthings were somewhat less than playful. Mickey moved onward into the land of toys. These playthings were somewhat less than playful. our hero wasn't sure if he was upside down, downside up, or a bit of both. He hadn't quite succeeded, but in a topsy-turvy world, there was always room for one more turn. Mickey'd succeeded, though not without getting a bit turned around. Into a new corner of the Castle of Illusion ran Mickey. But what was that odd green box? It seemed chillingly familiar. The Jack-in-the-Box, of course!
Oh no! And now I'm in trouble!
The orange rainbow gem! Mickey's heart swelled with renewed hope, but the quest to save Minnie was far from over. The second rainbow gem was safely gathered, but Mickey had no time to congratulate himself. Another 5 gems and Minnie were yet to be found. As Mickey surveyed this new world, he noticed colossal storm clouds gathering in the skies. Hopefully, the rain would hold off long enough for him to make it back to the castle. Underground, Mickey wondered what sort of subterranean strangeness he was about to encounter.
Wow! This place is huge! This place is huge!
As Mickey swung past the giant carved duck, he remembered Donald's advice on adventures. Never have 'em. Mickey wasn't sure just how deep underground he was, but the next rainbow gem had to be there somewhere. With a giant splash, Mickey plunged into the underwater depths of a creepy cave system, teeming with hungry skellyfish. The deeper Mickey went into the ruins, the more sure he was that something or someone was watching him. Everything quaked and creaked. Mickey darted hither and yon for safety, but found none. Suddenly, the entire chamber flooded. Had our hero's luck finally run out? You see, this was the lair of the third Master of Illusion. Mickey seeing double? No, there truly were two of them. Mickey wondered if there were an entire gang of these green-killed guppies. At last, the yellow rainbow gem. Reward indeed for such courage and cunning. Mickey thought of Minnie. Once he had all the gems. Mizrabel was surely shaking in her boots by now. Mickey had the third rainbow gem, and he was determined to get the other four. Mickey chanced upon an enchanted mirror. In its reflection, he saw himself, but wearing far more magical clothes.